Willkommen, Damen und Herren, und welcome to What's Your Poison. I am Wildman Wes.
And I'm Jefe.
And we have 6 Oktoberfest beers for you that we're going to try out and give our thoughts on. I know we're a little bit late in the game for Oktoberfest. We've been busy with our schedules, but we love you and we wanted to give you our thoughts.
A lot of people don't think that Oktoberfest happens in September, but it does.
Oh yeah.
It's like the last 2 weeks of September, so like we're on the tail end of it, but that's totally fine because here we are.
Yep. So, got 6 beers. You ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because we
Yeah.
because we're gonna be trying them out in our normal glasses, but we have a what? Pilsner? Is that how you pronounce it? Pilsner. We have big cans that we're going to finish off for the day. They look like that. They're a quart. We're about a quart low right now, so
About a quart low.
yeah, we gotta finish that. We gotta fix that. So, in order to drink those, we have big glasses. Well, cheers again, Dave. But anyways, rubble. Let's get started.
Beer today, we're going to start off with something really light, but German in style. Fritzicuffs is their German-style Pilsner from Buckle Down Brewing out of Lyons, Illinois. These guys have been around in the game for quite some time. They are more known for their traditional style beers. They have a lot of Pilsners, some really good IPAs. They have a double IPA called Clencher. They did a series on that for a while, but they have some really fun ones if you're looking for something more down to earth when it comes to the beer styles. They're not trying to do these crazy slushy grape beers. They're trying to give you a good solid beer.
They get to the point.
Get to the point.
And especially
That's the way I like
the artwork on this can alone. I mean, big German guy, boxing gloves, lederhosen.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So this is a year-round beer that they make, and it's one of the ones that have kept them on the map.
Okay. That is just very nice, clear, clean. That's beautiful.
Oh no! Little better.
Pedaled.
Oh, pedal.
Ah, Prost. Yep, clean.
Good, clean malt backbone. Little tiny bitterness from the hop. It's this easy, light drinking, good German-style Pilsner. It's a little on the sweeter side, but very enjoyable. Good for the craft beer lovers in the U.S. for sure.
I mean, I dig that sweetness a little bit. I mean,
Right.
I wouldn't say it's a patio pounder.
No,
not
I mean
at
it
all.
could be. It depends on your drinking style, but it's
How light it is, you could. But
Yeah.
in the same aspect, it can be dangerous if you do.
right. This does have some good flavor to it. Easy drinking.
What would you grade this?
Oh, I'll give it a 4. 4 out of 5 pass.
4 to 5? You know what? I agree with you. I'm gonna up it about 4 1/4.
All right. Yeah.
It's that sweetness that's giving me a
Yeah,
little bit
for
of
sure.
that. It's yummy.
It's a clean brew.
All right. Well, we're gonna finish these down, and because we got 5 more to go, so moving on to round number 2. So for round 2, we're doing something a little bit of the city and a little bit south of the border. From Around the Bend Brewing in Chicago, we have Oktoberfiesta. This is a Marzen lager with chilies in it, so a little spicy, a little hearty, and
I'm very interested to see where this goes because a lot of Oktoberfest beers are made with a lot of natural spices. This just happens to be some of the spices that they would never use, but leave it to Chicago craft breweries to do something fun, right?
oh yeah, and you know what? I mean, I'll admit, spoiler alert, I have had this before, and there is a good kick to it. It's been a little while. I actually picked this up, I'd probably say about a month ago.
I got so much head.
You got so much head there, bud.
Look at all this head.
Man, I thought I poured it just nicely, but oops, I messed up.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of the chili on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do the drive-by for it. You gotta do like a. Yeah, you can.
It's really hard to capture it, but maybe it's because of the amount of head I have.
You know, I mean, if you.
But that's really all I'm getting is a little bit of chili pepper.
Yeah.
Roast. It's sweet.
A little bit of the, I'd say like the chili peel on the.
A little bit of a
aftertaste.
rind, yeah.
Yeah, the rind. Yeah.
There's, I don't know. A little smoky.
Yeah, Yeah.
I get a little sweetness from the malt.
This is more like a dark lager.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, I mean, and technically all Oktoberfest beers are dark lagers, but
I mean, this one...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm a fan of this.
Yeah, I mean, when I first had it, you know, it was interesting. I think maybe the Fritzicuffs might be, for me, like that sweetness might be making this taste better. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I want to finish that.
Okay. Well, I will finish it for you.
That's interesting.
I will finish it for you because I hate to see any type of beer go to waste.
No, life's too short for bad beer, brah.
I understand, but you know what? Hey, we still got 4 more of these to go, and you know what? I might as well get through. What would you grade it?
I don't like this one.
What are you gonna give it?
You do it first because I don't.
All right. I'm gonna give this one. I'd say about 2 1/4.
That's still too high for me.
Well, I'm.
No, it's fine.
Hey, I'm paid for it. I gotta give it some.
No. You're more than allowed to like a beer.
I know.
Obviously.
I'm just giving you shit.
I'm
giving you shit.
I don't know, man. I just wouldn't drink this beer again.
We're gonna get an inconclusive grade now.
No, it's not inconclusive. I'd just probably give it a 1.
A 1. Okay.
A 1 because it's a beer.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's a beer. It is. It can be drinkable. I can understand why people would like it. I guess.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna backtrack on my grade. Well, no, that was almost a burp. So we're gonna give it now. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Hefe. Unanimous on this one. 1.
1.
It was good.
It
was okay at first, but then just. Oh.
I was not okay with it either. Like ever.
Okay, you know what? I'm not finishing this beer.
I was excited about it.
Yeah, let's move on to round 3, folks.
Moving on.
Our
round 3, we have Take Me to Your Liter.
Haha, play on words.
By Hailstorm Brewing in Tinley Park. These guys have been pretty good about giving us some really solid quality beers.
Yeah.
Very few and far between do I find something that's just okay, but most of the time these guys really do pack a punch and give us something really fun.
The Snow Days was a little...
I loved it.
That was good. I mean, that one was scary. I mean, like when we first saw it and talked about it, it was scary. But, you know...
It was actually really funny. Literally a day after we did that review, there was a post from Hailstorm Brewing talking about how they put Snow Days, that grape, sour, in a slushy machine. We talked about wanting to... I was like, I would love to drink this as a slushy. They did it at the brewery as a slushy, so it made perfect sense. I'm really glad that we were on the same wavelength as them, because that was so much fun, and I definitely would have enjoyed seeing that slushy.
Right.
Let's see, look at that. That's tradish. That's tradish right there.
Professional.
I'm a professional. Give me your glass.
Give me the glass. I'll give you the glass. Yes.
Oh, yeah. The Stein. The drinking from the Steidel.
Folks, in case you're wondering if we're being, mean or like offensive, we're both Germans, so you know what? It works.
Prost. Sweet nectar, malty backbone. God, it's great carbonation.
Thank you, Hailstorm. I love you.
So tasty.
Even my Liebchen.
This, so Oktoberfest beers are the best when they taste like that roasted oat cereal. When you get that with a little bit of autumn spice in there, like that's what you're looking for. Light, drinkable, malty sweet. This is amazing. That roasted malt really shines in this beer. And it's very, very enjoyable.
Can't get enough of that Hailstorm beer.
This is one of those beers that I would drink it, and if I was at the brewery or anywhere that had it, I would drink it probably the whole time I was there. Not gonna lie, this is a winner.
You up first. What do you agree?
Oh man, 4.5 pounds.
4.5?
Honestly, yeah. As we were talking about the carbonation, it kind of died down halfway through, but it's still really sweet, really. And I don't mean like sugar sweet. It's really malty sweet, like good roasted malty sweet. It's a natural sweetness. It's not going to give me a headache later. To stay hydrated. But this is definitely the best beer we've had so far today. Easily. Really, really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'll admit, I'm going to go unanimous again. I know I'm going to sound like a cheap reviewer on this one, but you know what? He's right. Well, while Hefe is finishing up on his, we're going to move on to round number 4.
Beer. We have Oktoberfest. Just says Oktoberfest 2021. This is from Wild Onion Brewing. This is out of Chicago, Illinois as well. These guys have been up and down in the industry. They've gone through a whole bunch of remodelings and rebrandings, and they've done a whole bunch of different things. But they had, once upon a time, a really fun tap handle of literally a giant onion head with a face on it. I have that handle.
I know you do.
Yeah. So it's cool. Anyway, I haven't had anything from Wild Onion in quite some time.
Neither have I. Have we done a Wild Onion beer review?
I think we've done one. Drago. Drago was a imperial stout that they do.
That one was, what, almost 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, like when we first started this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
So,
the past.
yeah, so this guy, I've never had their, it's just Märzen. It's a little Märzen, just Oktoberfest beer. 6%, pretty average. This says Lake Barrington, Illinois. So,
yeah.
Chicago area.
Potato.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, most Chicagoland areas are fine with being notified as Chicago.
I just say local.
Yeah, local. It's local. It's pretty close.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty close. This looks a little lighter than the last one we had.
Yeah, slightly.
It's definitely clearer. You're gonna spill all over.
Sorry, my eyes are trying to match the can. I'm like, what? You're good.
You're good.
So what happens if I don't want my glasses for?
Huh. I'm getting
I got some on my nose.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting something funky on the nose.
It almost smells like apple.
Whoa, I smell that.
Yeah, I was just like...
Interesting. This does kind of smell appley, like an orchard apple.
Yeah.
You know, like,
This could be a cider fest.
Not
cider fest.
I don't think it's sweet like apple, but it definitely smells apple. Interesting.
Yeah.
Looking to see if there's any kind of information on it. There's not. There's not. Well, so I'm just curious. This is definitely one of their seasonal cans. They just use a sticker label to go wrap around the can. It's just a solid black can with a sticker label on it. So that's cool. I like repurposing.
Yeah.
It's something that, you're not going to waste a lot of time on. Cool. Yeah, let's give it a shot, eh?
Roast. I'm getting cider on that one. Is that just me? I feel like there's a little apple.
It's like apple cider spice.
Yeah.
Kinda. That's weird. I wonder what they used in this, because there's no information on the can. Definitely got a sweeter tone than the last one we had. Not malty sweet.
I'm gonna check.
Very interesting.
I'm checking right now.
I don't think there's apple or cider in here, but it's definitely reminiscent of that.
I don't know, man.
It's that's perplexing.
Malty, smooth, sweet, full, and warm. Well, this is definitely not warm because it's cold.
Well, it kind of warms.
Warms in your heart. Okay.
Yeah, like warms your bad.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Interesting. Can't get those apple notes.
No, me either. Fuck.
Ever since you planted it there, I just can't get it out of there. That's the power of suggestion, my friends. No, this is still good. Yeah, that's what's killing me right now is the aftertaste. Like when I sip it, I'm like, oh, that's sweet, that's tasty, and then it like goes away, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's time to grade it. So I think, for me, I'm gonna give this one 3 pounds.
Say 2.5 pounds for me.
2.5
It's right in the middle of the road.
Well, folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
What he said.
What he said.
No, what he said.
What he said, yeah.
So, now it's time to go on to round 5 with something from my neck of the woods. After all, I am supporting the shirt. So for round 5 from Oswego Brewing Company, we have their Oktoberfest beer. This is a American style lager, and this one, okay, I have to say something about this one. Recently, my girlfriend and I went to the Oktoberfest festival over there, and they were out of this, like on tap. They were out of this. I was so disappointed, but I picked this up a while back just to be on the safe side, and this one is very good. Like, let's put it this way, it was so good that it was done by day one of the weekend. So I'm glad that there was still one can left.
There you go. Looks pretty normal. And it's Oktoberfest Lager.
Oh yeah.
We talked about the difference between an Oktoberfest and a Festbier before. These are all definitely Oktoberfests.
The one thing I was disappointed about when I went there over the last weekend, they had their Schwarzbier, and they were out of that too. And I wanted to try that so bad.
It's so good. Yeah, they make that more often. So.
I can smell sweet. I can smell the heaviness. It's
what's the ABV?
The ABV is 5.7.
All right, pretty typical. Okay. Yeah, all of these are ranging between 5 and 6. So. Yeah, Prost.
Prost.
Yep, malty, a little sweet, definitely light, a little dry.
I like that though.
Not as sweet as the Hailstorm.
No.
Definitely different from the last one we just had. This one quenches the thirst, but also makes you thirsty.
And that's why you drink more.
That's why you drink more, yeah.
That's how they get you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this one 4.5.
There you go.
Because I love it.
I'm gonna be honest and say 3.5. But it's definitely a good Oktoberfest. I do enjoy it, but that dryness.
Hailstorm.
That dryness really does hit me like hard, like where my gums are dry.
We're gonna finish these off, and we're gonna go with our final round with one from the motherland.
On to round 6. We have Allgauer Buble Festbier. I probably said that wrong.
Who cares at this rate?
Buble? Is it Allgauer Buble? It's not French.
It's not Michael Buble.
This is from, where did we say? Germany?
This is from Kempten.
Kempten, Germany. No idea where that is. But this looks authentic as hell. This is an authentic German fest beer. So this should be lighter than what we have been drinking. Unless we don't know what the hell we're talking about because we're Americans talking about German beer. Where did you get this?
Binny's, of all places.
Binny's?
Yeah. Well, Binny's has a lot of German beer.
Sure. I've never seen this at Binny's.
I think this
But
one
I'm
was.
sure they brought in a whole bunch of Oktoberfest.
I believe. Well, this one I think was an Oktoberfest exclusive.
Oh, that smells tradish as hell. This smells. You get a little bit of skunk on it. You get a little bit of just roastiness, just on the smell.
Prost.
Damn. Okay.
Aren't you glad
I'm kind of getting a nutty flavor.
Aren't you glad that we waited for a while just to let this one warm up a little bit?
Oh, no, I totally agree. So, yeah, we brought all these beers out at the same time. This is the last beer we're having out of that realm. And this definitely has the most flavor coming out of it. And it's not ice cold, which is really what I'm loving about it the most. It's easy drinking. It's probably like 50 degrees, 55, give or 2 degrees. Super tasty. I'm getting some nuttiness out of this. Some malty flavors. This is really
not
really
too
good.
sweet. It's just
no, exactly.
very
It's just
earthy.
naturally sweet. Yeah, earthy sweet. Yeah.
Oh man.
This is pretty good. Damn. Man, I think I got a tie for like my favorite beer of the day. Yeah. This I could drink so much of this. This is
What
really
you gonna give
good.
this one?
Oh man, I'll give it 4.5 pals.
4.5 pounds.
4.5 pals, man.
You know what? Hey, I'll do it again too. 4.5.
4.5.
Unanimous.
That was tasty. I would have another one of those. Man. Absolutely.
Well, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down if you didn't agree with some of the reviews we gave on these beers. Make sure you share on social media, and as always, push that little red button and don't forget to ring the bell for instant notifications on Dragonfire Entertainment. Also, make sure you check out Hefe's channel, Beer You, Beer Me. He's got a lot of stuff going on YouTube and as well as TikTok.
TikTok has been awesome. I've been able to pump out so many more of those videos than with YouTube. But YouTube is definitely coming back with some more fun videos as well.
Well, folks, as we said before, thank you for joining us again this year for Oktoberfest. And make sure you join us again for the upcoming season, Christmas time.
Yay, Christmas!
I've already got my beer calendar already ordered.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic because 24 beers of Christmas, it's going to happen.
Well,
We
yeah.
got to figure out 12 new movies this year.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you can help us out. We got a comment section. Give us some ideas.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So,
yeah.
here's to you. Here's to you.
Yeah. Prost.
Prost.
Straight outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called Fellas with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You two